Hello, fellow humans. Welcome to... Just waiting a second. Lilly. This is the demo for Lilly looking through. We've got this lovely starburst, or backward starburst of fireworking white light. This game was made by what was originally a husband and wife couple. They wanted to make an E-rated game for children and their parents to enjoy together, is what I got from it. Now, to begin, move the mouse pointer around and look for things to click on that might help Lilly on her adventure. This frog might indeed help Lilly on her adventure. Right away you can see that Lilly looks a little bit like the character model looks a little bit like those from Animal Crossing. Which is neat. Oh, she's trying to play with the frog by jumping like it. The frog looks a little like the frogs from Ocarina of Time that you play songs for in exchange for money. And here comes a magical scarf. Press the help button and look for a glowing hint on what to click on next. This right here is our help button, everybody. You can click on it to get help. And it will make the things glow, like it did earlier. See? So, what we obviously have to do here is click on this scarf. We'll get zoomed out and finally get a look at our world around us. Wow. I believe getting a little ahead of myself right there. I believe the backgrounds are hand-painted. Oh, Lilly, I'm sorry, are you okay? I didn't mean to control you into falling. It's a little difficult to see what is cutscene. Oh, the scarf has attached itself to that tree and is killing it, it looks like. Or helping its life accelerate? I don't really know what's happening right now. No, it's killing it again. One thing you'll notice, or at least that I noticed, is that the background, it's hard to see what is, in the foreground, what's in the background. The dimensions are a little bit strange. You'll get that in any 2D game. By double-clicking, we can zoom out, as they were saying, and by clicking and dragging, we can see a little bit more of our environment. These right here that are in the foreground, you can hover your mouse over them, or cursor, and you'll be able to see right through them, which is a really nice touch, because they'll never really get in your way. Anyway, the puzzles in this game are a little bit like Botanicula-style puzzles, where you have to try things out to see what works. For example, we had a little running Lilly, a thing of running legs over that, so we had to click on it to see what happened. Now, if we were to prop this cart right here up against that incline, we could get up. But as you can see, when Lilly tries to push her cart over, things are a little non-functional on her end. The wheel is broken. And in comes a boy with a cattail. One of them seems to be on fire, which I don't remember happening at all. And those goggles are glittery. I think they're important, everybody. We are now able to control this boy, though it's not particularly obvious. And he will go over the goggles and jump if they're shiny. What we do here is we try and pull the barrel over so that we can have something to stand on for the boy to reach it, but it's too heavy. So he sits down and gets a little depressed there. What we have to do here is take the plug and get all the water out so that our boy is fantastic and strong enough to pull the barrel over to get to the goggles. And in a way that I did not think of, he turns the barrel over and stands on the top to get to the goggles. I got a little ahead of myself there. Sorry, minor spoiler. Please don't get mad at me. And now he has the goggles. Oh, right, we're not in cutscene anymore. When the film wheel stops turning and everything is happening again. Which shows how seamless the cutscenes and actual actions are in this game. Now when you click on an object that's interactable, you can move it around. And sometimes by connecting with certain things in the environment, things will happen. For example, with this, you are to fix Lilly's wheel. And that is conveniently the correct size for the wheel. Right there, and now she can push it. Here is one of the perspective issues coming into play. I always thought that this was just a pile of dirt that span across the screen, but it is actually a cliff. A very small cliff. I don't know what the technical term for a very small cliff is. I hope it's a very small cliff. Let's try and say that one more time. Anyway, we'll zoom in here. We are in another puzzle, believe it or not. Here, this piece of bridge is being suspended by a piece of rope. So we're going to take this cattail, a popular puzzle in this game, and set it on fire. And then, as I was saying before, we'll connect it and it'll do things. See, we burnt the rope. And the cattail just disappears, because we don't need it anymore. With a new bridge, we're going to head over to the next set of things in our environment. Where Lilly will go up and see the scarf. We're going to click on it. She's being particularly sneaky for her sneaking up on an inanimate object, which we'll see very soon is not exactly inanimate. It, believe it or not, is the antagonist in this game so far. Oh no, your Canada hat! Don't worry, you. I'll get that back for you. Oh, don't cry, Lilly. It's just a scarf. He'll be fine. It has no teeth. It's fabric. Anyway, I don't know if you remember, but during the opening cinematic, a pear jostled this plant and it grew. So we're gonna have to recreate that, as I just did. Again, getting ahead of myself. And click on this so that Lilly can use this as a slide and get over to that building over there. As I wouldn't have really imagined that as a possibility, but there you go. Sorry if there's a bit of feedback there. I had to jostle my headphones. I use a headset for the recording of these videos, everybody. Just to break a little bit of immersion for you. Little Lilly will come over here and see the Canada hat. She seems to be very sad about, because it reminds her of her stolen friend. Let's retrieve that hat, and she'll put it... Where does she put this? Let me check. She just puts it... I'm not even gonna go there. This platform right here reminds me a lot of the platforms in Donkey Kong. They're the constant platform between the ones, like the bees and the moving platforms. I don't think the style was actually borrowed from there. It's just a fun little thing to comment on. Our antagonist is going to fly with... Oh no, your goggles! You keep losing things! It's slowly undressing this boy of his possessions. Since this game is rated E, let's keep the commentary rated E as well, for everyone. I've recently seen that my videos are watched mostly by 13 to 17-year-olds anyway. We are going to set our cattail on fire again. 2 solutions using cattails and fire in a row. And something that is very nice is that here they will make the plant change colors as you hold the fire over it, which will tell you that you're doing something in the game, and that your actions are having a consequence in things, or that you're solving the puzzle. You're working toward it. Anyway, you may not know it, but this also is a puzzle. And in the forum, and in the comments of the Kickstarter project, I'll talk more about that later. This is the most highly praised puzzle. Animations here are looking pretty nice. Anyway, this puzzle completely revolves around this crane. I'll call it that. I'll continue to call it that, despite it not being a crane. And these levers, there's one here and one here. This one moves the crane, and this one makes it do stuff. So, first we're going to move the crane. Because right there, some sort of air compressor comes out, and we're going to have Lilly jump up and use all of her body weight, adorably enough, to make a bubble. Which the frog seems to be very uncomfortable on. He's not happy about our decision. It may not be obvious, but our objective in this puzzle is to, just a moment, make a staircase of bubbles so that Lilly can reach that platform over there, or that cliff. And they're very bouncy, so she's gonna bounce across them. Anyway, what we've done here is we've made the bubble very small to begin with, and what pulling this lever right now will do is compress the air again, and make the bubble as large as it can go. Now, if you were to just do that twice in a row, the bubble would pop, so we had to make it smaller first. And as you can, if you recall, when we go on this platform, that rock right there, that segment of rock right there, lowers and the bubble gets pushed to the back. So now, in the fashion of staircases, we're going to make a regular size bubble for ourselves to climb on. And this is nowhere near as complicated as the last step. We're just going to step back on the platform. Regular size bubbles are very forgiving in this game. And then, you can probably guess what's going to happen next. We have to have Lilly make a bubble. And if you remember, when we were making the big bubble, we had to move the crane over to the side. Just wait until that animation finishes here. And then pull some of the air out of the smallest bubble, or what we want to be the smallest bubble. And there it is! And if at any time during this puzzle you mess up or make a mistake, as we can put it later, you can take that right there with the stick, and pop any of your bubbles. Ooh, that took a little while to get out. I don't know what was wrong with my brain there. The animations there are fantastic. The larger bubble pops as Lilly goes on it. We're gonna double click to zoom out here, just because I feel like it and want to take in the environment. I think the backgrounds are hand-painted. I remember that happening somewhere. And whoa! Lilly's world suddenly seems so dark and dank and drab to me. Is this... Well, now we've got a look-through goggles button added to our interface. There's a very mild puzzle happening here that just seems to be to introduce the new thing in the game. I can't remember the word. Mechanic. As you can see, this cave right here is grown over with vines, so we press the button and then it no longer is. It's like a time puzzle in Zelda. You go back in time and all of a sudden some things are different in the dungeon than they were before. And Lilly goes down the slide in the background, and now we pan up, and the demo is over. Just to, spoil things before it happens. And that right there is the Lilly Looking Through demo. It's made by a husband and wife team, if I haven't already said that. And they've got the project going on Kickstarter right now. It has already raised enough money to meet its goal. That's not ellipses. Ellipses is three dots. Oh, that's really neat. Never mind, I accept this completely. Anyway, if you want to go back the project, I believe they're going to make a iPad version if they get enough funding. That's what they're going to do with the extra things. They've already hired a person from Pixar to do the environments for later, from the funding, which is a great success, if I do say so myself. Anyway, everybody, you have a great day. Go check them out on Kickstarter or on their website, which is right there. I'll post the links in the descriptions because I'm a bro. Have a good night and enjoy your own playthroughs of Lilly if you go and decide to play through the demo yourself. Goodbye!